Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are unboxing and taking a look at the black and white Rider-Waite tarot deck with the art from Miss Pamela Colman Smith. This is published by US Game Systems. Thank you so much for sending this deck my way to share with everyone here, retailing for $24.95 in the US. And as always, in the description box below, I will link where you can legitimately purchase this should you want to. And whilst you're there, I do have a link tree that will provide you all of my social media links and everything else. That way you can go direct to the source. Please be aware that there's a bunch of scammers out there in this community that are, posing as us. So those are my only accounts. And if you have any questions, make sure just to check back with the ones that are linked there. With that, let's go ahead and take a look at this. The black and white Rider-Waite tarot features the line artwork and hand-drawn titles created in 1909 by Pamela Colman Smith. The 78 card deck has special black foil gilded edges and is accompanied by a 54-page guidebook with upright and reverse meanings and tarot spreads. All right, so for those of you who want a different style deck, this might be for you. Ooh, okay. And there's the back. All right, so before we get into the cards, I just want to take a peek at the guidebook. And it's got a nice sturdier cardstock cover there. It's not just paper. That's really cool. So it gives you some information about, the major and minor, and then it goes into the card meanings. So it does look like there are more bullet points here, which is okay. And if you want a more in-depth book, I have a reference collection, a reference book collection that I'll link in the eye if I remember. If not, you can search for it on my channel and I'll provide you all of the references that I like to use and that have been helpful for me when I first started learning. So we do have some spreads here. We have moving forward, then, now, and later tarot spread, and then some spots for notes. All right, we'll go a little bit more in depth with the book after the flip through. I'm going to unwrap this and I'll be right back. All right, so don't mind my hands. We have a legitimate newborn kitten that we are taking care of, and she hasn't learned that hands aren't toys yet, so, so don't mind. I'm okay. So here's the black edges there. Very fun. I like that addition. Finishes this deck off really nice. Ooh, it feels like a linen. Yeah, maybe you can see. It is a linen style cardstock. Oh, that feels really good. And it is just flexible enough, but snaps back. It's not super thick, but that's going to be sturdy. Okay, I have a feeling that's going to shuffle really nice. So what I'm going to do is move through the images quite fast because for most of us, we know what the images look like, what to expect with this art style. But I want to get a feel for how this will read together. This reminds me a lot of their version of the glow-in-the-dark tarot, the Rider-Waite Smith deck. Only this, I feel like you see a lot more of the detail because it's just the line work. And if you guys wanted to be very bold, you guys could use this and color it in your own way if you wanted to. Customize it to your own liking. I think it's fun. I think that it's definitely more on the minimalist side. This might be a little bit of a challenge to read without the colors for beginners. Sometimes those colors really help with those intuitive hits, but it is not impossible. The cardstock feels really good. None of the edges are sticking. They're very slidable. Sometimes when you have those gilded edges, they like to stay together due to the manufacturing process. So it's always wise to go very slow when you are flipping through your cards for the first time, just in case they get a little stuck together. But so far, knock on wood, they're not having an issue. I like the contrast of having some like these with the dark black backgrounds. That breaks it up a little bit more. All right. Oh, there was one that stuck. So just be cautious. Pull them apart or slide them apart really gently and you'll be fine. This one seems a little bit more muddied just because the line work is so close together. So there's going to be a few that are going to be a little bit more condensed with the line work, but overall, I feel like this is just a perfectly fine deck. Everybody has their preferences. Personally, for me, I love color. I love any amount of color in a deck, but this would be great. Personally, if you are someone who likes to write keywords on your cards to help you learn, if you like to customize your cards in a way that helps you remember or with your intuitive hits, this might be a deck for you to do that. If you like to have a specific way of reading, this might be a great deck for that. That way you can customize it a little bit more to your liking. It's the same Waite Smith deck that, you know, is traditional, but you can utilize it in a way that makes sense to you. For the price, I am very happy with the quality. I'm happy with the gilding on the edges. I love, love, love the cardstock. Okay, so see how these are all stuck together? You just kind of slowly break them apart. And again, just a manufacturing thing. I really do like that contrast of the dark black background. Check out the glow in the dark tarot because that one is really fun. It's a lot more contrasting than this deck. A lot more, I believe black backgrounds are more prevalent because of the glow in the dark ink. It's been a minute since I've used that one. I like to break it out for special occasions. For me, this would be a great traveling deck. Stick it in the purse or a backpack. This one's a little bit muddy for my preference. This card, just because we have this snowy background. But overall, yeah, I'm not upset with this. I can't wait to shuffle it. Yeah, this one's a little busy too. It's just the way my brain works. Yeah. All right, and we got the wands. I spoke too soon about them sticking together. The titles are very easy to read too, which I appreciate. All right, let's shuffle, and then we'll pull a card and read from the guidebook. Ooh, that's nice. Very, very nice. Very satisfying. Gotta do one more. All right. Oh yeah, and it shuffles nice this way too. All right, let's get a card to read from the guidebook so you understand what's going on there. And we're gonna read for the Knight of Swords. All right, so down here, it says bold thinking, confident about personal opinions, ideas, and beliefs. Confident communication, blunt, direct, outspoken, and persuasive. Diving into a topic and forming your own or educated opinions, and attacks problems head on, likes to debate or argue an issue. And then we have the reverse meaning here. Rigid, inflexible thinking, too opinionated, reckless communication, and rash conclusions. Just want to see. No, I was thinking maybe they would have like a little blurb about the suit in general, but that's okay. All right, and so the same goes for the major cards as well. So not a bad guidebook. There's some spreads like we saw. This should help you if you are a beginner and then you are drawn to this style of deck. Absolutely should have no problem utilizing the deck or the guidebook. I think it's different. I think it's fun, but most importantly, I think that if you are somebody who likes to make your decks a little bit more personal, this one's perfect for that. I can totally see writing on this with the keywords, or, you know, even the like air symbol or astrological symbols, coloring it a little bit more to your liking. I just see a lot of customization with this. That would be fantastic, but black and white is fine just as is too. So I would love to know what you guys think about this. Let me know if this is something that you would get and keep as is, or if it's something that you would like to utilize to personalize. Let me know all those thoughts down below in the comment section. And if you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and drop a, let's drop a crystal ball emoji to let me know you made it. All right. Thank you so much to US Game Systems for sending this deck my way. I am so excited to get to play around with it. I love the way it shuffles. That was so satisfying. So that right there will get me to use this a lot more. And thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I love you and I like you. If you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.